Welcome back. Let's continue with more news here on the agenda. Other news at this hour, Minister of Higher Education and Training, Buti Manamela, is currently briefing the media on the state of readiness of the post-school education and training, that's PSET sector, that's to commence for the 2026 academic year in Pretoria. The briefing comes at the time when the department continues to implement a comprehensive overhaul of the PSET system at large. The aim is to really expand access, strengthen quality, and also improve efficiency across the system. Let's take a listen in as he speaks.
Or apply directly to for learnerships and bursaries. These opportunities sit alongside NSFAS and institutional funding, forming part of the wider system of support to ensure that no one is left behind without a chance to learn, to skill, and to work. To ensure that the system remains stable and responsive, we will establish a war room for the 2026 academic year. This war room brings together the leadership of the department, NSFAS, universities, TVET and CT colleges, student formations, and also quality councils in one place, meeting weekly to resolve challenges as they arise. Its purpose is not more meetings, but rapid decision-making, problem-solving, and clear communication with our stakeholders. Through the war room, we will tackle outstanding issues head-on, from the timely payment of NSFAS allowances to the accreditation of student accommodation, the finalization of examination certificates, and the resolution of disputes that can otherwise disrupt teaching and learning. It will also function as an early warning system so that potential triggers of protest or disruption are identified and addressed before they scale up. Yesterday, when I was meeting with the vice chancellors and the student leadership, I said to them that strikes and bouncers must be the last resort on our campuses next year. So we don't want to, yes, students have the right to strike. University leaders have the right to protect campus property, but we must establish proper conflict resolution structures on campus before we even get the police or the department from Pretoria and so on and so forth. That the structures on campus have to establish conflict resolution mechanism and ensure that they resolve their issues on campus. I'm aware that there are protests at the University of Fort Hare, yes, and we've dispatched our team to interact with the stakeholders there, and we will be asking the University Council to explain as to what is happening. Similarly, someone alerted me that some of the universities are already, suspending or targeting SRC leaders, but I think the point we're trying to say is that the last resort should not be the first option that we trigger. And so we're going to create that environment where we can engage and try and resolve whatever issues and challenges that we may be confronted with. The war room is a symbol of a new approach to governance, and the newness of this agility and collaboration and transparency is centered around the fact that we're going to be leading it at a ministerial level. It ensures that when problems emerge, no student, no parent, no institution is left without answers. It is one of the ways in which we're demonstrating that readiness is not a once-off announcement, but a continuous commitment to keeping the doors of learning and culture open. And this will not just be the only intervention that we make. There are various interventions at a communications level which have always existed and which we're going to improve on those to make sure that we keep students informed, institutions informed, and everyone who wants to know what's happening with the 2026 academic year to keep them informed. I want to thank every person in the sector, lecturers, administrators, principals, vice chancellors, council members, student leaders, union representatives, and officials in the department for the work that they've done to bring us to bring us this far. Slowly but surely, we're restoring public confidence in the post-school system with a magnitude of the challenge before us. that the state of our post-school education and training system is inseparable from the state of our economy, our health, our democracy, and every measure of national development. But we also know that we can and shall deliver on this dream, not as government alone, but together with the people. And as the Freedom Charter proclaimed, and as our democracy demands, the doors of learning and culture shall be opened, not only in 2026, but for generations to come. Thank you.